Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Senate threatens to issue arrest warrant for Lai Mohammed and others. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. I want to say a big thank you for your continuous and massive support. Thank you very much. Well, today's one is quite news because the Senate is threatening to arrest some ministers. And Lai Mohammed, as we know, is a very close one to the person of Muhammad Buhari. Is one of the spokesperson that is always speaking with matters regarding presidency, a close ally to President Muhammad Buhari. Well, the Senate is threatening to have him arrested. Nigerian things are really changing. Let's get into the news and get all the details why Lai Mohammed is to be arrested. Senate threatens to issue arrest warrants for Lai Mohammed others. The Nigerian Senate has threatened to issue a warrant for the arrest of some ministers who didn't honor its invitation to answer audit query against them. The Senate Committee on Public Accounts on Thursday, June 11th, said it might be compelled to issue arrest warrants on the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, the Minister of State Petroleum, Tenepe Sylvanus, and the Minister of Power, Sali Mamman, and other heads of agencies if they do not honor its invitation, Vanguard reported. Senator Matthew, the chairman of the committee, stated that the others who have refused to honor the invitation include the Minister of Women's Affairs and Social Development, Pauline, her counterpart in the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, Olamekun, and other chairman, and also the chairman, National Petroleum Commission, NPC. He also said the head of agencies have cultivated the habit of failing to honor Senate invitation. Meanwhile, it earlier reported that the president of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, on Tuesday, June 9th, officially welcomed Senator Orji Uzor Kalu back to the Senate and Nation reports. Senator Kalu, who is the chief whip of the Senate, was recently released from the Nigerian Correctional Service Center, LEI Niger reported. Lawal on Thursday, June 4th, led other senators to visit Senator Kalu at his residence. The Senate lawmaker visited Kalu, the chief whip of the Senate, following his release from prison on Wednesday, June the 3rd. The former governor of Abia State was released after months of incarceration at the Koji Prison Center. Kalu was convicted in December 2019 of allegedly looting the sum of 7.65 billion belonging to Abia State. His conviction was, however, nullified by the Supreme Court, while a retrial has been ordered. My people, do you now blame the ministers for not honoring Lawal and his counterpart's invitation? Did you hear the end of the news? Do you really blame the ministers? Say Nigeria is called lawlessness, where there is no order. Now, in a country, there's supposed to be, the leadership starting from the president to the vice president, and there are, ministers. Yes, and also there is the Senate body. The Senate is to bring about caution into leadership, such that power do not become supreme to any form or group of agencies within a country. The House of Representatives, when there is a law to be passed, but guess what? In Nigeria, everybody is the judge and the jury. Nobody really is following law and order. No wonder Donald Trump said the Nigerian country does not follow the rule of law. There is no orderliness. There is no orderliness. Do you really blame that man? Do you really, truly, and sincerely blame that man? No, I don't. Why? It has been displayed again and again and is a statement of fact with everyday happenings that this is what Nigerians are and this is what they do. It's as if we are not ready for independence with our actions, with our attitudes, with the way things go. In my opinion, I don't think we're ready. Now, under normal circumstances, if the Senate feels that any agencies, any minister, any head of any agencies are not, their accounts are not being, there is concerns, they send for an audit, and when they are not clear, they invite them to clarify and to explain what is going on with that agencies, what they are doing, how far, why are there discrepancies with the figures, with the money, what is exactly going on. These are things that are put in place to make sure that in the country, things are done decently and in order. And if that minister is found wanting, he can be taken out, can be arrested, he can be impeached. A lot of things can happen. But in Nigeria, oh no. Even the president cook is presidency. He can arrest, he can do anything. I mean, the height of lawlessness is unimaginable of what goes on in Nigeria. I tell you sincerely. Now, did you hear the end of the news? He said, look at what Lawa himself did. Lawa that wants to audit people's accounts. Lawa that is inviting these ministers. Guess what? We're not supporting these ministers. So no, 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 no. In fact, most of them are criminals. Worse than the people in Kirikiri. Worse than the people that are carrying guns. If you know what they do, oh, you will have headache unnecessarily. So let's not even go into that. Let's not even go into that at all. Lawa himself that is inviting people for audits and discrepancies with their ministries, what is going on and why things are the way they are. Did you hear what he said? Lawa himself went to visit Kalu. Who is Kalu? Kalu is a senator that has been welcomed back. This man in 1999 was accused that while he was a governor in Abia State, every penny allocated to the state for payment of teacher salaries, for improvement of roads, the state roads, schools for children, lights, infrastructure, you name it. He put everything into his account. Now, and this man was taken to court. He's been in prison. He's been in prison. Lawa wants to audit. He wants to audit people's accounts. You are calling. Your pot is calling the kettle black, or the kettle is calling pot black. Nigerians. Look at what is happening. So Kalu has been in prison. Yes. Why? For the same reason you are calling people for. That you are not sure of what is going on, what are they doing with the money in their department or in their what you did not just go to visit Kalu secretly. You went with a group of your mates to welcome him back and to show solidarity that you are the one that was caught. The others are clever thief. Who didn't catch, now be thief. Who did not catch is fine. Now you want to audit people? Seriously? Truly? I don't know what to say. Did you hear the numbers of ministers that did not listen to his call or that did not answer him? No need. If I was them, I probably would do the same thing because you are not living or leading by example. You want to be treated with order and respect and accorded well when you yourself do not treat people well. No, it's not done that way. It's not. What is good for James is good for John. So we should not do that. Anyway, Nigerians, so Senate has threatened to arrest these ministers and to, get to the bottom of it, why they are not obeying them, why they are not listening to them, they are inviting them, they are not coming. These are my thoughts with regards to this matter, but what do you think? What do you really think? Because, it's unheard of. you are doing the very same thing you're accusing people of. What do you think? Just leave us a comment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless. Bye for now.